time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Caught him. And he scores with the counter. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Good counter punch. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
And forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He can't get out of the way of that straight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Counter shot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? Here we go, it's round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
And he scores with the counter. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out. There's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Misses with that jab. Swing and a miss with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fight has a real good flow to it. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Missing with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three. There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. They block the hook. Trying to land that jab. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Well done with that counter shot. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Punch, counter punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Patterson's rocked. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Time for the 5th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Nice counter. It's bombs away. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Hold it right there! Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's start the sixth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? He blocks that jab. Punch, counter punch. That big hook doesn't land. That counter shot lands. He missed with that jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Misses with the jab. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, there's the bell to start round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Beautiful counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Which fighter will say no mas? Good counter punch. A perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands. And this with that jab. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
He blocks the uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Right hook won't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Affected Floyd there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before. Now